We made it to Charleston. Love this. It's giving coastal grandma in the best way. There's so many food spots I want to eat. It feels like the Truman Show. Pretty cool. Hi friends, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel for a very fun vlog. It's funny because recently I said in a vlog that I was wanting to take a solo trip somewhere, but like no time soon. And then I had the opportunity come up to where I was already going to be in Nashville, and then I had to take a work trip a few days later, so it didn't make sense to fly back home. So I'm gonna be staying on the East Coast, and we're going to be doing a solo trip to Charleston. I've been dying to see Charleston. I hear it's just like so cute. Sounds very me. It sounds kind of like East Coast plus Palm Springs is kind of the vibe I get from it. So I'm dying to see. So I'm really excited to spend a couple days exploring with y'all. But currently I am still at home in California getting packed. I have this little pile of things that I want to try on. I got some new basics that I thought could be good, just like staples to mix and match and create some wardrobes. It's still like a little bit chilly spring over there. So I figure we can try them on, do a little haul and figure out which things to pack together. All these things are from Quince. I am getting to work with them on today's video, meaning I'm gonna link all these things, and those links do help to support my channel. So I already own quite a few things from Quince. There's specifically this one, I think they call it like the fisherman sweater. It's like a white knit sweater that I wear all the time, and every time I wear it, people ask for the link, and then they're shocked by the price because honestly, the quality of Quince is so good and the price is very fair, very affordable. They have things like washable silk, and their knits I feel like are where it's at. I went with a lot of knits because that's what I found myself wearing a ton, but I also got a silk and a linen piece from them. I need to just show you this one first because this is the one that I snuck out of the package early, and I've been wearing it like 4 days a week, and I've been getting so many link requests for this. I feel like it's so cute styled with a white kind of like higher neck tank or tee underneath it, but this is Mongolian cashmere. I am a sensory person. This is why I keep wearing this one, because it doesn't have even like a minuscule amount of itchiness. It's just so soft. The feel is the thing that I wish I could stress to y'all, but it's just really soft. People ask why the pieces are a better price point. It's because they have a factory direct model, so there's like not a middleman, and every time there's a middleman, the next guy needs to make a profit, so they inflate the price. So when it's just like factory direct to customer, it cuts out a lot of that inflation. So you're getting more like direct lower pricing, which is really great. But let me show you the other things I got, and we'll see which ones I should bring. They have an oversized linen shirt. It was sold out in my size when I was placing this order, so I went ahead and got their regular one, but I sized up. So this is an XL because I thought this would be so cute in the summer with like shorts and a tank and have it like cover a little bit of your booty. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, great tip. If they don't have the oversized linen shirt, get the normal one and just size up a few sizes. This is like the length I was hoping for. I could wear it even with a swimsuit and feel like it's a little bit of a cover up. This could be great for Charleston. I need to check and see how warm it's getting, but if not, I'm gonna be wearing this all the time out here in San Diego. Cute! I can picture it with shorts and like a little ball cap. Can you picture it? I went ahead and got, yes, I think these are so cute. They're like little ribbed hoops. I'm going on my first business trip after Charleston, and I thought this could be an interesting thing to throw in because it's like a cardigan, it's a knit, but it looks like a blazer. There's a collar, so it looks a little more like professional, but feels comfy. So I'm excited to see if that fits well. Okay, this is such a hack because you feel like you're kind of in a comfy little cardigan at home, but it does look very professional. Picture it without my crop tank underneath. Office girlies, if you have a corporate job, this could be a really nice thing. I also feel like if you're a teacher, it's a cardigan. It's a cardigan with a collar. My white knit sweater is the one I've been living in, so I figured, what about getting a cardigan so that I could have layering opportunities. I feel like layering is the key to California because every day midday gets pretty warm, and every night after dusk gets like pretty cold. So cardigans I feel like are my staple here, and I just love the pockets on these. It's like almost a double fabric. I just haven't seen anything like that before, and it just blends right into the stitch to the knit. It's a little bit oversized. This is gonna be great for hotels. Wake up in the morning, have your pajamas on, coffee's at the door, throw on something to not feel as exposed, and airplanes. I love having a comfy oversized cardigan on airplanes because also you can like roll it up and use it as a pillow. So this will be great. And this is the one that I'm most eager to see. It's their washable silk, and it's like a slip dress. I love slip dresses on other people, and I'm still trying to figure out how to style them on my body type, but I haven't tried this one on yet, and I just love the chocolatey brown. I feel like chocolate brown is kind of the color right now. It gives like luxe but earthy vibes at the same time. So let's say a little prayer. Okay, I feel like I finally found a slip dress that actually looks pretty okay on a pear-shaped silhouette, because this cut almost feels like it comes in a little at the waist. That's normally my issue, is they're pretty straight, so it will like pull on my hip and then just like be a straight line, but this has a little bit of a silhouette to it. This is really, really pretty. I love the color. I might throw this in my suitcase for potentially, there's like a nice dinner the trip after Charleston, and this takes up no room in my suitcase. So it could be an option that I can have and then like throw a jacket or something over it depending on the weather. I'm definitely gonna take this. Adds no weight. Perfect for travel. Wait. I almost forgot to show you. I got shoes. These are clogged mules from them as well. Everybody has this style of shoe out here because it's so convenient for the beach, because you can just kick them off really quick, but then they're also comfy and warm enough for your toes. How does it go with my silk? Oh, they're so comfy. Yay. Wow. That's gonna be so nice for the beach. If you're interested in just like ordering some things and trying them on to see how they fit, they have free shipping, and then their returns are 365-day return policy, which is crazy. So it's very easy to order things, have them shipped for free, try them, see what you like, and just return the stuff that doesn't quite fit what you're looking for. So I'm gonna have all these things linked down below. And first I'm going to Nashville. So that vlog just came out, and then I'll see you guys in Charleston. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I'll be fine with you in my life. You in my life. You in my life. Yeah, I've got a feeling I'll be fine. Yeah,
Made it to the hotel. You know when hotels are like super cute online and then you try to temper your expectations because you're like, what if they just had the most professional pictures? This exceeded my expectations. It's so stinking cute here. It really does feel like Palm Springs vibes to me. We got a bed. We got art. We got a mirror. Little wardrobe situation, which is nice. Dresser, desk. Cute. Oh, that's soft. Okay, I like. And then bathroom. Pretty cute. So they even have like bikes and chairs and skateboards and all sorts of things that you can just check out for free and ride around, walk around. My Uber driver was like, good thing you didn't rent a car. Honestly, it's so walkable and it's hard to park. You wouldn't have wanted a car. So good tip. If you're coming to Charleston, the Uber from the airport was like $30, but then otherwise you save renting the car fee, you save parking fees, parking overnight at a hotel, and everything does seem super central. She said on Sundays, things pretty much shut down by 6, at least stores and shops and things of the sort. I wanna go walk and find a coffee, and I wanna try to walk to Rainbow Row, which is a historic district of, I think it's 13 houses all painted different colors. It's kind of like the cute little like photo moment here in Charleston. And then I either wanna walk King Street or Market Street. Both streets I wanna see. Apparently King Street is like all the shops. Market Street is what it sounds like kind of market makers. I think he said a lot of straw products, like people make woven straw things, which is interesting. And then we have a very early dinner reservation tonight. I made reservations maybe only 5 days in advance, and things were super booked up, even for one person, even on a Sunday, Monday, which are like the slowest days of the week. So make reservations in advance. I guess it's Reservation City. Tonight we are going to Delaney Oyster House. This was a recommendation by several people that I talked to. Tomorrow we're going to Darling Oyster Bar. Different spot, but both, obviously oysters, coastal kind of fresh seafood. Also some comfort foods like shrimp and grits and things that they're known for out here. So I think that that's a good, well-rounded day. Early 4:45 dinner. I might just stay in this outfit. This is my plain outfit. I'm wearing my Quince cardigan, and then I just have like trousers and sneakers, but you know what? Honestly, it's kind of nice for walking around, and then I might come get a little more dressed up for dinner later, but that's the plan. I need some caffeine. I'm gonna make a small research moment and see where we can find some caffeine, and then we'll strike out. Okay, I'm walking to Clerks Coffee. It's a spot that I previously had found, but then the front desk lady also said it was good. First impressions being here literally 10 minutes, it kind of feels like if Maine, New Orleans, and Palm Springs had a baby with like a kiss of Florida. That's how I feel. We'll see if it holds up the longer I'm here. So I think I'm realizing this is the sister hotel, maybe, to the hotel I'm in, because she said something about being able to use the gym here. But funny story, I placed my order and then I hear, I have an iced oat mocha from Michel. And I walk up and she's like, is that yours? And I was like, I was gonna ask you because I'm an iced oat matcha from Michel. So maybe? And she's like, yeah, it happens all the time. But it's nice and like vibrant green, which means a lot of caffeine, which passes the test. It's actually a very good matcha. I approve. Fuel to walk to the Rainbow Row, which is about a half mile, not too bad. Stroll that way through the French Quarter and see what we see. This is East Bay Street, and the vibes are continuing. Very kind of Florida, New Orleans with some East Coast food. It's pretty cute over here. I believe this might be it. All the different rainbow color houses all the way down. It's so cute. I feel like this is gonna be a good spot to get a thumbnail, but let's do it and make it not look awkward. How'd I do? These girls watching me down there. You really gotta be, you don't gotta give a poop when you have this job. Okay, one more try. I think that was pretty good. Cheers, guys. Thanks for helping me get my thumbnail. Just kept walking down this way, Rainbow Road that way, all the way to the end, and we found the water. We found a little beach. These houses are probably so fun to live in right here. And there's like a little sailing club, like little tiny individual sails out there. Do you see all those? Just zooming around, having a lovely time, going out for a little Sunday drive, I guess. Honestly, bring walking shoes because I'm like just going off on little side streets now, and it is the most adorable little walkable area. This is just a normal neighborhood. It feels like the Truman Show, which was Seaside, Florida, but different architecture. But it just feels like absolutely this is all a set. This is all set up for someone to be filming a movie here about their perfect life where they work at like a flower shop and they fall in love with the boy that works at the coffee shop. You know? That's okay, I do kind of want to walk down Market Street or King Street, one of the big streets. I'm gonna go find it. I'm intrigued as to what this is, Tella's Pharmacy, because it looks super aesthetic and cute on the inside, so I'm jaywalking to come and see. Oh, it's a different boutique. It's separate from the pharmacy sign, but these are so up my alley. My sister-in-law got me something very similar to this as a wedding gift. It was like an oyster shell painted with sailboats. Love this. It's giving coastal grandma in the best way. Uh-oh, does our little lighthouse and sailor man need a matching mermaid hook? So now I'm just walking King Street all the way back up to my hotel. I'm already only like 0.3 miles away, and this is kind of like the main shopping street. So if I see anything, I'll just dip into it. Of course, you know, I found a kitchen store, and all this is what always gets me, little like edible local things that I want to try, but my bag is already 1 pound overweight. I had to take a jacket out and carry it on the plane, so I should not be looking at olive oils. I just realized I was really close to the hotel, so I ran back here quickly just to go to the bathroom. I was having trouble finding a public restroom anywhere. Also, having trouble finding any trash can. I like held my cup for forever before I found a trash can, but the streets are all so clean, so I don't know what people do with their trash. Okay, glad that this hotel is so central. I decided if I want to head out for dinner and stay out and walk around, but be in my sneakers, or walk around for a bit more, come back, change for dinner. But I'm looking at the menu for tonight, Delaney Oyster House. They have oysters Delaney. For each oyster has caviar, cultured cream, chive, and champagne. like all of my favorite fancy things at once on an oyster. I think I gotta get at least one. Getting really hungry. I realized all I've had today is a granola bar because it's noon at home. So I'm eating a 1:45 dinner. So my clock is just all thrown out of whack, but I'm officially getting very hungry, but I don't want to ruin my appetite. So I'm just gonna wait for dinner. I only have an hour and a half to go. I think I'm gonna walk around for another 45 minutes. King Street is 1 block away. And I realized that's all the fancy stores. So not really a lot of boutiques, more like, you know, bigger chain stores. Let's just see what we see and then I'll come back and I think I'll at least change shoes. I think I'll at least put on something that aren't these to eat a nice little seafood dinner if I'm getting oysters with champagne in them. I found this store that's all honey and bee products and like beeswax, but they also do mead tastings, which I've never tried mead before. And I'm kind of curious if I'd like it. I don't know if I should do a whole tasting, but maybe I could get one little thing to try myself. Okay, I think I'm chickening out from the mead tasting because you have to get 6 and I'm such a lightweight. I would be done for, especially before dinner. So maybe I'll come back with somebody sometime and split that. I am curious what mead tastes like. I wouldn't like it if it was sweet, but if it wasn't sweet, maybe I would. Who knows? Back from dinner and it's a whole hour until sunset. Nobody's at the pool. So I'm sitting out here trying to make a plan for myself. I will be doing some work tonight and then also washing my hair and going to bed early. That sounds lovely. But there's weirdly a lot of dessert cafes here and I had some people message me and say I need to try one of them, which looks like they have some gluten-free things that are mostly sold out for the day and it's a little bit further. There's one dessert cafe called Kaminsky's, which is super close to here and doesn't really denote how much is gluten-free, but some people have left reviews saying that they have gluten-free cake. Oh, gluten-free options by this. They have a lemon poppy seed cake and a double dare chocolate torte. The dinner spot didn't have a gluten-free dessert, so maybe so that I'm not super lame and turn in at 6:30 p.m., maybe I'll walk there, get a little dessert, and hang out in another different environment. But in the meantime, here's the pool here. We're gonna get a whole slice of cake to ourselves. It looks like these are the 2 gluten-free ones. There's the lemon poplin seed and the chocolate torte, and I'm honestly pretty torn between the 2. Okay, we went with the gluten-free chocolate torte because it pairs well with a little decaf espresso. So let's give it a try. Oh, it's warm. It's really good. Good morning. It's our full day here. I mean, full day, but my goal is to be asleep by 8 because I have to be up at 4 to fly to New York, which to my internal clock is waking up at 1 a.m. California time. So we'll see how that hits me. But I've just been getting ready. I went down to the little coffee shop downstairs, got a coffee and a juice. And here's what I'm thinking that we do today. There's so many food spots I want to eat. There's so many. Like I could come here for 5 days and probably still not go to all of them. Honestly, the spot in this hotel, Little Palm, is like quite a destination. But what I think we should do is a little early lunch and then we have dinner, 5:30 dinner. I think we walk around a little bit more here today. Something that I missed is the pineapple fountain. It's literally just a big fountain that's shaped like a pineapple that like kids can swim in and play in and stuff. And I feel like I should see that while I'm here, even though it's a fountain. So walk around a little bit more. It's a lot chillier here today, so we'll see. I think the spot that would make the most sense for lunch, it's called Amen Street, A-M-E-N. There's also one that's called like Union and Church, which is a restaurant that was an old church that they've converted into a restaurant. And so it has like all the stained glass windows. That looks really cool. Also, I really want to go to the restaurant inside the Post House, which is a beautiful hotel on the other side of the water. But the reason I think we should go to Avon Street is they label gluten-free, and I feel like something that I have to try while I'm here is shrimp and grits. The catch is I'm afraid of shrimp because I got really food poisoned from shrimp once and I haven't been able to eat it since, but I'm trying to push myself. And then I do want to go to, I think it's called Mount Pleasant. That's the area that the post house is in. It's just like, here is Charleston, here's where we are on the little peninsula. You just, boop, it's 3 miles away, but it's on the other side of the water. It looks like there's a lot of cute things over there. I do feel like I've walked a lot of kind of the heart of Charleston already, just being here half a day, but I wouldn't mind walking a ton this morning, getting a lunch, Ubering to that side, seeing that area, and then coming back and getting dinner. Just basically walk enough to where I can get hungry again. That's the goal. A little outfit of the day. I got a white tee with my favorite cardigan, and then my trench coat. We got some jeans and some sneakers and a little tote. And I think we're ready to strike out for the day. Let's go. Made it to Broad Street. The French Quarter is this way, but there's so many beautiful churches everywhere. This one actually kind of reminds me of a church I lived near in Pasadena, especially seeing the palm trees in the foreground. But let's venture this way and see what we find. Wow, the spring flowers starting to bloom are so beautiful. And there's quite a pretty park over here too. I think I'm basically just gonna walk Broad all the way until I get to the water, because then the pineapple fountain is on the water a little bit to the left from here. It's nice to kind of be out early on a Monday where it's pretty quiet. There's not a lot of people walking around. I don't know if/what time shops really open on Mondays, but it's nice to have a little bit of a quiet street after yesterday's Sunday fun day. Sun was out, weather was beautiful. It was bopping. To the pineapple fountain. I've seen videos when it's warmer of people literally like swimming, like fully submerged underneath the fountain. And it's right across from this harbor where there's like a whole, is that a Carnival cruise ship? Like that's a proper cruise ship. I honestly didn't even know cruise ships could get over here, but there we are. Okay, honestly, I'm not mad at this decision to come and try this, because how often do you find a gluten-free gravy? The shrimp I'm still iffy about, but the andouille sausage and the gravy and the grits look really good. That's pretty good. Dang. Walking through the market on the way back home, and I always like to try to find a piece of art to take home from a solo trip. And I really like this print of all the matchboxes of all the spots around Charleston. It's pretty cute. It'd be cute on a gallery wall to balance out all of my other like super vintage thrifted things, so I think I'm gonna get it. We've now made it to the inside part of the market, which is pretty cool, but something about it reminds me of Buc-ee's. I think it's the mix of like fudge and then like home decor, you know, printed tea towels. And the smell of leather, actually. That's part of it, too. Funny story, I just took an Uber to Mount Pleasant, and I was going to go to a coffee shop called Summit Coffee and then walk a little bit less than a half a mile to the post house area, which I think they call Old Village. But the Uber was like, here? And I was like, I don't know. I've never been here. And he was like, well, the address you sent me says here. And I was like, okay, I'll walk. There's no coffee shop. There's no coffee shop anywhere. I was like looking in buildings' windows, and I think it was like a doctor's office and a real estate office. So I don't know, but I'm going to just go ahead and walk towards the hotel Old Village area and see what I find. Oh my gosh, cute. After walking through some neighborhoods, I've made it to, I guess, what they call Old Village. Here's the Post House Inn, which people love to eat at, and I looked at staying at, but it was fully booked. And then down here we have almost like a little tiny main street of things. Cute little outdoor patio at this hotel and bikes. Oh, so pleasant. I see what they call it, Mount Pleasant. cute little shops on the street. Oh my gosh, look at those coops up there. I wish I could fly home with those. Maybe good thing I can't. Paper placemats. Oh, it's so precious. The best I could find in terms of caffeine was iced tea at the post house. I'm just sitting out front out here, but I just met a very sweet friend who's been watching for years, and her sister. They're taking photos for their fashion brand out here, so that was really fun. And yeah, I have a meeting in less than 2 hours that I'll need to head back for, because it'll be 5 o'clock here, which is only 2 o'clock Pacific time, which is so weird. So quick 30-minute meeting before dinner. So there's not a ton to do around here. The bakery here is closed Mondays. The wine shop is super cute, but y'all know how I do with alcohol. Like, maybe I can have one drink with dinner and be okay, but a drink in the afternoon with no food sounds like a bad idea for me. So it looks really cute. If they had something non-alcoholic, I wanted to go sit in there, but it seems like they only have alcoholic drinks. So I'm gonna sit here a bit, maybe walk up and down the neighborhood blocks, and then Uber back to my area and be around for the meeting. Well, sorry to not take you on the ending of this vlog that I thought I was going to. My little meeting ended up being an hour and a half, and I'm feeling like I'm starting to be run down with something. So I made an executive call while on the meeting to just go ahead and cancel my dinner reservation, because I'm gonna try to be asleep in 45 minutes anyways to wake up and fly to New York and start the next vlog. And I still have a lot of work I gotta do tonight, so let's see if I can do it in the next 45 minutes, at least enough to finish the rest on my early flight. Couple little quick concluding thoughts about Charleston. Going over to Mount Pleasant area was beautiful. Maybe not worth it if you're Ubering. Ubering there wasn't bad. Ubering back was really hard to catch an Uber, surprisingly. It was super expensive. I ended up switching over to Lyft, and I found something a lot cheaper, but still, I don't think it was worth the amount of time I spent there. I think walking Charleston, and especially just the neighborhood streets, like a little bit closer to the water, all those little neighborhoods are so worth it. Shopping on King Street is fun, but it's a lot of mall stores. So I feel like shopping up and down the like more off the beaten path streets where there's actual like one-off boutiques is a little bit of a better experience. The food here is so great. A surprising number of gluten-free options. I forgot to say, if you're gluten-free, it had closed, but there was a biscuit spot in the market, like in the middle of the market in the indoor part, that does gluten-free biscuits, and you can build your own biscuit. So if I come back, I'm definitely doing that. And I think that kind of concludes all of my thoughts. Springtime is beautiful here. It can be a little bit chilly. I'm sure summer is amazing. I want to say thanks again to Quince for sponsoring this video. I'm going to have all those pieces linked down below. I've already had so many DMs asking for this cardigan and the other cardigan link, because I have been wearing them a lot in live time. So I'll have all those linked down below. I love y'all. I will see you for a New York we can call it a solo travel. I mean, I'll be going for work purposes, so I'll be spending a lot of time with other people, but they're all strangers, and I'm going alone and staying alone. So kind of a solo vlog, but a work vlog, not a travel vlog. That'll be very fun. And then back to normal life after that. So thanks for coming along on the adventures. I love y'all. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in a video very soon.
So let's take all night.